When people envision a paramedic shift, they often imagine an endless stream of urgent emergencies. Lights, sirens, beeps, racing heartbeats. However, the reality of a typical paramedic shift is far from being chaotic. A typical paramedic shift is rather quiet, takes longer, and demands more mental focus than people might anticipate. And the fact that their routines are less flashy is important to remember, especially if you're contemplating this career path. At the beginning of every shift, there's a low-key routine. Checking equipment, double-checking supplies, making sure everything works before the emergency even strikes, because once a call comes in, there's no time to prepare. The initial part of the shift is not about the adrenaline rush. It's built on the foundation of being ready. Most of a paramedic shift is spent waiting. Waiting doesn't mean chilling out. It means staying mentally alert while dealing with ordinary tasks, eating, chatting, taking a break, always keeping in mind that any moment could change the course of the day. That persistent low-level alertness is one of the most challenging aspects of the job, and one of the most invisible to others. When calls do eventually come in, they often deal with routine medical issues, medical complaints, falls, chronic conditions. The occasional critical call still exists, but they're the exception rather than the rule. What truly matters more than excitement is maintaining consistency, doing the right thing, no matter the circumstances, even when the call doesn't seem particularly dramatic. Every emergency leaves a mark behind. Even when it seems like it went well, over an extended shift, that weight accumulates silently. You don't always feel it while you're in the midst of it, but you can recognize it later, when the shift settles down or when you finally get to rest, and when the shift finally wraps up. Exhaustion isn't only physical, it's also a mental toll. You go through decision-making sequences. You reminisce on small moments that might have gone unnoticed. You sometimes wonder if you made a mistake. That self-lens is an integral part of the job, whether people talk about it or not. A typical paramedic shift isn't built around dramatic hero moments. It's about presenting yourself steady and consistently over and over again. And if you're considering pursuing this career, understanding the realities of the job are crucial rather than just seeking those flashy moments.